In this figure, this is the increasing salinity in the ocean water gram per kg. You can see here halocline means which zone, transitional zone. Halo means salinity, cline means slab. You can see the salinity slab in the low latitude and in the high latitude. This is the 37 gram per kg in the low latitude means tropical zone like equator and tropical area, and this is the high latitude where is the salinity is the 33 gram, and this is the depth of oceans 1000 meter, 1500 meter, 2000 meter, and bottom of ocean is the 4500 meter and 4500 meter in depth. You can see here relationship between ocean depth, seawater salinity, and seawater density and halocline. Halocline means as I explained, halocline means a slab of salinity. This is the tropical area slab, salinity slab. This is the high latitude area slab. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 33 is the high latitude means polar area where is the salinity is the very low, and 37 in the tropical area where is the salinity very high, 37. There is different 4 gram difference between polar area and the tropical area, and this is the latitudinal distribution of salinity on the ocean. In the ocean, latitudinal zone and salinity in gram per thousand means 1000 gram how much substance soluble. You can see 30 to 31 gram material substance soluble in the 1000 gram of ocean water. This is the latitude. You can see here 10 degree north to 15 degree north, 34.5 to 35 gram salinity in 1 kilogram ocean water, and this is the 15 degree to 40 degree north latitude. This is the 40 degree to 50 degree north latitude. This is the 50 to 70 degree north latitude, and as you go in the high latitude means lower latitude to high latitude, as salinity is the reduced. You can see here on the 50 to 70 degree north latitude salinity is the very low, 30 to 31 gram per thousand, and 10 degree to 15 degree latitude salinity is the high, 34.5 to 35 gram per thousand. You can see here in south 10 to 30 degree south hemisphere where is the salinity is the 35 to 36, and 30 degree to 50 degree south latitude 34 to 35 gram per thousand means ppt, part per thousand. ppt means 50 to 70 degree south latitude 33 to 34 gram per thousand means ppt. You can see here Asia, North America, South America, and this is the Pacific Ocean. You can see this is the 33 degree 33 gram line of salinity in the North Pacific Ocean, 34 degree uh, salinity line you can see here, move zigzag like, and this is the 35 degree you can see here, and this is the 35 degree also from North Australia to South America and Peru coast, and this is the 36 degree, very high here because here is the evaporation is very high. Evaporation, if evaporation very high, then salinity is the very high. Positive relationship between evaporations and salinity. And this is the polar area, south of Australia, 34 gram and 34 gram, 35 gram. What we get that in Middle Pacific Ocean salinity is the high, and as you go south or north of Middle Pacific Ocean, salinity is the decrease as well as. This is the horizontal distribution of salinity in the Pacific Oceans. And now we move forward. This is the Atlantic Oceans. Atlantic Ocean salinity is the very high among Pacific, Indian Ocean and Atlantic Ocean, 36 to 37 average salinity, and second place is the Pacific Ocean and third place is the Indian Ocean in relation of salinity. You can see this is the Atlantic Oceans. In middle 37 gram halocline line you can see here. This is the salinity line, 37 degree means 37 gram. If you go north of Atlantic, this is the 36 gram, and this is the 35 gram line of, this is the 34. As you go north side of Atlantic Ocean, because affection of polar climate, then salinity is the reduced, because there is the not evaporation very low, then salinity is the very low. And here is the evaporations. Many river here in the polar area, and ocean melt means snow melting. The one reason is the snow melting. Therefore, by snow melting, therefore salinity is the low. In the middle Atlantic Oceans, high evaporation, therefore salinity is the high. This is the 36 gram, this is the 35 gram line, this is the, you can see 35 gram here, and the coastal Africa, Guinea Bay, this is the 36, this is the 37, because here is the, why is the 37, because the Brazil current, warm Brazil current, therefore evaporation is the high, temperature is the high, therefore evaporation is the high. High temperature means high salinity, and low temperature means low salinity. This is the positive relationship between high temperature, high salinity, and high evaporation. This is the 34 gram, this is the 35 gram, and this is the Antarctica continent, some part of, and this is the South America. The shape of the Atlantic Ocean is the S size, you can see here, and very narrow. Atlantic Ocean is the very narrow rather than Pacific Ocean and Indian Oceans. Therefore, here is the water evaporate very quickly, like rather than Pacific Ocean. Therefore, Atlantic Ocean is the high salinity. Horizontal distribution of salinity in the Atlantic Ocean. Now we move to Indian Oceans. This is the Indian subcontinent. This is the Africa. This is the Indonesia, Borneo, Australia, some part of Australia. You can see here salinity line fluctuate here, move, zigzag. This is the 35 gram salinity line. You can see here move from north of Australia to middle of Indian Ocean and very close to Madagascar and move to north. This is the 35 gram salinity line and touch the south of Indian Kanyakumari and Kerala, coastal area Kerala, and the 35 also found in the Bay of Khambat, Kutch region of India, and this is the move to south and touch the Oman coast area and go to Faras Bay, 35 gram salinity line. You can see here. This is the Bay of Faras, Persian Bay. This is the Persian Bay. This is the Red Sea. You can see here. If you go north in the Red Sea, then salinity is the go as well high. You can see here is the 39, here is 40, and go north is the 41. Red Sea salinity is the very high because here is the evaporation is the very high because this is the tropical zone. Tropical zone get rainfall is low rather than equator area, and tropical zone is the evaporation is the very high and rainfall is low rather than equator area. Equator area is the get rainfall more rather than tropical area. Evaporation is the more, but rainfall also more in the equator area. Therefore, more rainfall, heavy rainfall here in the equator area. Therefore, salinity is the low rather than Red Sea. Red Sea is the rainfall is this is the Arabian desert, Arabian continent. Therefore, rainfall is the very low. Therefore, salinity is the evaporation is the high, and therefore salinity is the high. You can see here between Madagascar and this is the Madagascar, this is the Africa, and 35 gram salinity line. This is the 35 grams. This is the horizontal line of 35 gram salinity. This is the 4 gram salinity line, because here is the very close to Antarctica continent. Therefore, effect of Antarctica climate means polar climate. Here is the evaporation is the low. Therefore, water salinity is the low. Therefore, this is the salinity horizontal distribution of the salinity in the Indian Ocean and Atlantic Oceans and Pacific Oceans. You can see here, and this is the latitudinal distribution of the salinity, and this is the relationship between ocean depth, seawater salinity, and seawater density and halocline line.